Hello and welcome. We begin with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's two-day Israel visit, which is aimed at deepening New Delhi's ties with a key trade and defense partner in West Asia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived at Israel's Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv. Now, this is his second visit to Israel as Prime Minister since 2017. During the visit, the Indian Prime Minister meets his Israeli counterpart, Benjamin Netanyahu, and receives a ceremonial welcome. The two leaders will review progress in the India-Israel strategic partnership. They will discuss cooperation in defense and security technology, agriculture, trade, and people-to-people ties, among other things. Now, the talks may also touch upon India's Sudarshan Chakra air defense project, a homegrown system that is designed to detect and intercept aerial threats. Both sides could explore ways to expand cooperation on air defense systems.
The fabric of relations has been tightening, and he will come here so that we can tighten it even further in a series of decisions related to the cooperation between the governments and between the countries, economic cooperation, political cooperation, and security cooperation.
He will also meet Israeli President Isaac Herzog. The talks will cover regional and global issues of mutual interest. Prime Minister Modi is also scheduled to address Israel's parliament, the Knesset, making him the first Indian Prime Minister to do so. The address is seen as a major diplomatic moment and reflects growing political trust between the two countries. Ahead of the visit, India and Israel reaffirmed zero tolerance against terrorism. Both sides agreed to strengthen cooperation through intelligence and information sharing.
And this week, we will see an expression of the special relations that have developed in recent years between Israel and the global power of India, and between myself and its leader, Prime Minister Modi. We are personal friends. We speak frequently on the phone. We visit each other.
India and Israel established full diplomatic relations in 1992. Ties have grown steadily over the years and have expanded across defense, agriculture, technology, and cybersecurity. Talks have also begun on a possible free trade agreement. Bilateral trade between the two countries crossed $3.5 billion in the last financial year. Now, Prime Minister Modi's visit comes at a time of heightened regional tensions, with a significant U.S. military buildup near Iran and risks of potential military conflict over Tehran's nuclear program. With Prime Minister Modi's two-day visit to Israel now underway, New Delhi and Tel Aviv are set to review and expand their strategic partnership. Now, for more on this, we are being joined by Daniel Rubinstein, who is a former advisor to Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, joining us live from Tel Aviv. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Right. Now, India and Israel already share strong defense and technology ties. What concrete outcomes could emerge from this visit in terms of security cooperation, joint production, or intelligence sharing?
The visit of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Israel is a landmark day in India-Israel relations. The last time that Prime Minister Modi visited was nearly a decade ago, and since that time we have seen a surge in cooperation between Israel and India at all levels of the relationship: tourism, tech, agriculture, medicine, defense, and I am sure that this current visit, which will mark the first time that an Indian Prime Minister has addressed the Israeli parliament, will lead to new cooperation in all of the fields that I just mentioned, especially defense. Israel has proven its capacity in recent years, and it is an asset to all peace-loving countries that seek to defend themselves against the threat of terrorism, against the threat of missiles. We live in a very difficult neighborhood, and our cooperation should strengthen.
Yes. And this is somewhat of a geopolitical balancing act. How does this visit fit into India's broader West Asia strategy?
If you open a map and you will see that India is a democratic civilization on the Indian Ocean, and if you go all the way to the far end of West Asia, is Israel, a democratic country on the Mediterranean Sea. Between Israel and India in West Asia, there are not many functioning, capable democracies with shared values and shared interests. I think these 2 points, Israel on the Mediterranean, India on the Indian Ocean, send a signal to all of our friends and adversaries that we are open for continued partnership, and our adversaries should be aware that if they seek to initiate aggression against us, we will be prepared for that as well.
And Prime Minister Modi has spoken about building a resilient, innovative and prosperous future. Now, beyond defense, which sectors you have touched on, technology as an example, what about agriculture, water management, or what startups are likely to see deeper collaboration?
In these sectors that you mentioned, water, agriculture, Israel is a world leader. I want your viewers to understand that Israel is a country of only 10 million people, but it is an innovative people that has figured out how to solve its water problem. We are a desert country. We have mastered desalination, recycling wastewater. We have used our startup technology to understand how to better grow crops in very difficult environments. So Israel is willing and ready and eager to share its technology with all peace-loving countries, and I'm sure that everything that Israel has can improve lives for everyone in India.
Daniel, thank you very much for being with us on Firstpost Spotlight.
Thank you.
Power doesn't end quietly. Some deaths are not accidents. They are messages. A gunshot. A crowd. A country frozen. The killer disappears. The questions don't. This is not just about who died. It's about what followed. Governments fell. Armies moved. History rewrote itself. 5 leaders. 5 moments. One pattern, the assassination.